Episode.
Yeah.
Haven't seen, I think. Such a
It's crazy
podcast.
because we spent a lot of time in pre-production talking and we never mentioned the episode.
I just
we just don't at this point.
all right, yeah, well, such a podcast now. Back episode 17, probably, I think. We are still 3 deep. What's going on, G?
All right, let me hold on. Let me type real quick.
Reek is here while G's figuring
I'm
out
here.
what our fourth is. Oh man, guys, what a week. So G, worry before figure out where our fourth is. But in the meantime, let's get to this very interesting topic. Incredibly interesting topic. Versus. Honestly, this is the versus I think I'm the most excited for. I would have taken this versus in multiple forms in terms of like I would have done mind to see G Unit in here as a sub for either one of them. At this point, I want G Unit just to reunite because I feel like they have just internal shit going on. Buck hates 50 and Banks hates 50. I think it's just 50 issues at this point, really.
Yeah.
But either way, I digress.
On brand for his
It's on brand for who he is, 100%. But Dipset and the Lox, G can't answer because we know what he's gonna say. But Reek, how do you feel?
I am going after careful deliberation. I'm picking the Lox. I did.
Okay.
I looked at both resumes.
Okay.
And I'm thinking that, well, for one, I think people sleep on the Lox catalog a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. Because the thing is, especially when you're looking online, like Twitter and all that stuff, because Dipset had more, I would say at one point, national appeal. But then people forget like how many hits the Lox have been a part of on top of their own. So it's like you can go, if we go to the straight New York vote, Lox would win. I think they would dominate a straight New York vote. And then I think if you go to like how people outside of New York are going to see it, I think the Lox still going to edge them out.
I mean, they have real songs with Big.
Right, those are rounds.
They have real songs with who is at the worst
real songs with
top
Big.
3 of all time. And I mean,
No made up shit. Bars.
I mean, that was a bar.
Right.
That was a bar. Like, so like I'm just saying, like, I mean, as much as I like Dipset, and I think Dipset had a wave similar to like a G Unit, like they had a wave. The Lox is just, man, they have different stages for being like the little niggas on the label to being like big dogs on the label to being kind of standalone artists. Like there's waves that they went through. I'm like you say, anything with Big is around, and then like they got 2 classic albums to be solo projects. I mean, you could argue Kiss guys maybe 2 classics, maybe 2.5 classics. Styles got at least 1 classic. Sheik just be there.
Styles got a classic every year.
You got to think when you look at Sheik, classic every year. When you look at like Sheik's hits, like Sheik has a couple sneaky hits that he can throw in.
In the pre, I named them for you.
Man,
and that wasn't even the ones. That was just Silverback Gorilla. I ain't even go to the other ones.
I will say this, as a third guy, he not fucking with. If you depends on who you pick as third, but he not fucking with Juelz or Jimmy.
I thought about it, but like I'm saying, like when you name Juelz hits, like are they hits because of Juelz or are they hits because he's with Cam and Jim or Cam and Freaky or Hell Rel?
Here's the thing. The Dipset anthem, that was all him. I'm sorry. That was all Jewels. Like that was a Jewel. That song was made with nah. Walking bottom with the pound and light it. Nah, all right, kid. Nah.
So he got one.
That's greater than anything Sheik has ever done. Period. Nothing
thing is,
compares.
I think Sheik, when you look at like the songs that Sheik can pull out, like if you go on like a light round, like a sneaky win for a round, like you can't forget, like Sheik had that Kiss Your Ass Goodbye song.
I said that. I said, yo, that's one.
D-Block,
maybe.
D-Block. Come on, man.
It depends what they play. Because that versus the Whistle song.
Mighty D, what are you doing?
If I'm the Lox, I might come out to Mighty D-Block.
Doing, man.
D-Block.
I think they're gonna win. I just think if they're gonna win, big joints and then heavy Kiss in styles. You can't lean on that Sheik bag to get you round.
What we are the streets.
Yeah, what they gonna do when they play Wild Out? They gonna wild out. It's gonna be a fight.
It's gonna be a fight. I mean, Wild Out's around. That's not just Sheik though, but Wild Out's around.
I'm saying, but it's a group. So I mean, you can't. Money, power, respect is around.
That's around.
Benjamins, whether you like it or not, it's around.
That's around.
That is a round.
That's
24 hours to live is a round.
That's around. That's around.
Banned from TV is a round.
Yeah.
We gonna make it is a round.
That's 2 rounds. Play it twice.
That's around. Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna only do like group stuff. That would be interesting.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm taking all the gloves off. Anything I'm associated with, I'm playing.
That's gonna get ugly.
It's like if I'm Kiss, like if you want girl hits, I got girl hits. You want street hits, I got street hits.
Yeah.
Lox has a huge catalog.
The catalog is crazy. I gotta give them that. Like I said, I think they win. Like, okay, so what's the path to victory if you play devil's advocate? If Dipset's gonna win, what do they have to do? Cause Jim on social talking real spicy. And I don't know.
Jim got good songs. He got a lot of good songs. He don't have that many hits.
No.
He don't have that many automatics.
He has We Fly High.
That's around.
But he doesn't that's the thing. Jim got hits, but he doesn't have automatic rounds outside of that. Right. Like if you play Summer with Miami, I can probably pick a song that would beat that.
Nah, I think that's a hit though. I think that's around.
It is, but I can pick something like let's just say I played Jada Kiss By Your Side after that.
That's tough. I mean, like, okay, for us, it's around for the Lox. But as far as the masses, they may take Summer Miami. To me, when you said By Your Side, I was like, oh, he's done. Go fuck what he plays. It's over. But the masses may say Summer of Miami. Like I don't know, man. Wasn't Trey on that too?
Yeah, Trey was on that too.
That may be enough to sway the masses. Dipset Anthem is Dipset. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think okay. If they play We Are Mighty D-Block, whatever, they play that shit. The Dipset Anthem can beat that. It will be.
Yeah, but see, you got to play it like. Because I've been in music battles. You don't want to throw that card out too early.
I'm saying it depends on who goes first because if they play it, it could be around. If they play it and then Dipset plays that,
yeah, but that's why you come out the We Are D-Block, Mighty D-Block, because it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you play in spades, it's like, I'm gonna throw my ace first. Just get the round.
I don't know. Now I think about it, I don't even know if they played it first. The Dipset Anthem is unbeatable in this scenario. It's not taking the L. It's not taking the L. Like what's okay, maybe do I take it over Benjamin's?
Because that thing, if you wait, you risk that. If they play Benjamin's versus that, you're risking and losing that round.
Yeah, it's a risk. It's not a guarantee, but it's a lot closer than it should be considering who's on that track.
Also,
it is.
If you remember, Kiss played Victory against Fab because he wrote it. He didn't write Big's verse. He wrote Puff's verses.
If he, okay, no, that's not fair.
And wait,
if they get, you know how crazy this shit can be, and they're like, because Styles the ghost. If he just starts saying,
yeah, I was about to say,
wrote this shit, bitch. So what's up? Like, oh my goodness.
Hey, all I'm saying is, they got a bag that they can get into. It's literally gonna be up to the DJ in their game plan. And right. if I learned anything about how Jadakiss' game plan is, I have to imagine he shared it with his brothers.
Yes. It's gonna be savage. If how Fab got tore up is any indication, this is gonna be light.
He didn't even want to be there no more.
Yeah, Fab was like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Gotta get out of here.
They might play Oh Boy. That could be around. I'm just thinking, objectively,
that's probably around.
That could be around. I'm trying to think what other I'm thinking of mixtape stuff. Honestly, I'm thinking about stuff that I don't even know the name of it. Freestyle number 2. I don't know.
Right. I mean, I think if they win, I think it's gonna be heavy in the can bag.
That was gonna be my question. Do they stick to the 3 or do they go into the Zeke?
They got it going. They got it going to the can bag.
They got you.
Like heavy can bag, and then we talked about it earlier, that Jewels when he was with Lil Wayne bag. You may have to dip into that for a couple of songs. I don't think you can go to just the Dipset bag and have it.
I think you dip into that Lil Wayne bag a lot.
Yeah, that was the.
I
don't think it's enough either. Because I mean,
Cam, I think Cam. I really mean is probably around, but
yeah.
Anything
from the Heat Makers is probably a close one.
Yeah, that's a close round. But then if I'm the Lox, I have my counters ready because if he plays that, then and I get high.
I was just thinking that
round. I get high as a round. That is a round.
It's crazy too. I text Reed. I was coming back from camp and unprovoked, somebody pulls up to me playing that, and it just I don't smoke. My mood changed.
Whole mood changed.
Yeah, dude. It's gonna be strategy. It gotta be strategy on this one. It's gonna be tough because I think the Lox have a counter for everything that
I got beef with the feds and the DA. I got footage of the game press replay.
What singles do you play? Do you play Santana?
That can get you around.
It depends.
That can get you around. That's a it depends on what's played round, but it can.
That beat go crazy.
It does. What's crunk music is around? That's around.
Okay. But that's the thing.
Now that's around.
You play that, and what if I play Blackout?
I'm still giving it to him. It's close. Crunk music is when that comes out, it's you got to come with one of your heavy hitters to really knock it out. I don't know if Blackout's enough. It's close. I don't know.
They're gonna have to go into the singles bag. It's gonna be because I feel like Lox could legitimately go in the Lox bag without going into the solos and win 10.
Because just off posse cuts alone. Yeah, because you thinking you got Money, Power, Respect, 24 Hours Live, Blackout, Reservoir Dogs, Banned from TV. This it's
you ain't even finished naming them.
It ain't even finished yet. It can get anything from We Are the Streets. If Jadakiss plays Blood Pressure,
come on, man. It's the beat that everybody freestyles to when they want to know if you can rap.
I mean, there's
how many times Flex put that on?
Yeah, put it on a lot. A lot.
there's a I mean there's a lot, man. Like I said, the Rough Rider bag you can hop into. Like, I don't
Then like we didn't even mention the big. Like we just picking 20. We ain't even picked the big songs yet.
any big songs to win.
Right. That's around. So
Like if they got plenty of big songs. So it's
I'm more
like
worried about like honestly, I'm worried about like when you really look at it, are they gonna be offended because they're gonna have to dig deep into somebody's solo bag? Like if they play one Jim Jones song, and like
Cam is going to have to save them.
yeah,
like they
like
gonna have
Cam's
to
gonna have to pull out like Get 'Em Girls. He's gonna have to pull out
Right. They got to rely on Cam heavy.
Children of the Corn stuff. They're gonna have to pull out maybe even Cam and Kanye, even though that song is man.
I think down and out's around. It's
I
it
do
just
too.
Yeah, but that's thing. It depends on what they counter with.
it depends. You know what? This is more than ever before. Who goes first is very important.
Yeah.
Who goes first is very
Or
important.
if they do it like how they used to do it, like, okay, you go 10 and then we switch the order. So it's like whoever went first for the first 10 goes second for the second 10.
Oh, I like that idea.
Because that's what they used to do before they started getting on stage and all that nonsense.
You know what? That's the thing I hope we can somehow get back to. I feel like they had because they had faces on what was it, Breakfast Club, whatever, talking about verses. And one of the dude, I think I forget it was him or his boy or something about it. But they're just saying like the whole shit is like different now, man. Like the whole energy is different. I hope we can get back to like the beginning because it just feels like it's too much of a commercial. It's a whole stage. Now we gotta push Ciroc. It's like, I mean, it feels like it's not what I would have liked it to be anymore.
It's closer to like a concert, and I'm
Yeah,
not
and,
Right.
and, and a half-ass done at that concert because it's not like there's some concert you go to and voices performing. They're like, you know the words. I'm like, all right, cool. Why you hearing it? Like it's just I don't know. But it'll be interesting.
It's tough. I'm sitting there looking like I'm looking at the Rough Riders compilation.
Yeah, I was looking at that earlier.
Ride or Die is a hard song.
Listen,
The Kiss joint. My name is Kiss.
They got Sheik and Big Pun if they really wanted to just show that they got versatility. Like
it's again, I don't see a way that they win Dipset. Although if they do, it'll be a lot of deep in the bag cam. Like
they gotta go deep. Like when Lox plays Go Ahead.
come on, man. Come on, man. What are you doing? What are you even doing here? Who laces weed?
It's
that's his man's, but who laces weed?
Because I think if they use the same strategy Kiss did with Fab, your poppy songs ain't gonna work. We keeping it very gritty.
Why are you even talking, Jim? Let Cam talk. Just be the background. You can tell I'm emotional about this.
Like when Pharrell plays Oh Yes, and then they play something ridiculously hard.
I mean, I think that's gonna be the way he goes too. I think he's gonna keep it like real gritty, the streets. That's how it's gonna be.
Even if you play Oh Boy and they play something ridiculously hard, it's kind of like, oh man, I don't know. I'm about to go buy some Timbs.
About to go buy some Timbs. I'm with it.
You got to.
You have to. At this point, you have to. It's gonna be. I'm excited though, and like again, they getting spicy on social media, talking shit. I love it. That's what I want to see.
I'm trying to look. So diplomat immunity. So let me see. Yeah, there's some joints on here that like I definitely mess with. Hey Ma, I can get with that. But like Hey Ma is a good song. Anything the Lox plays after Hey Ma, it's like, come on, you can't. This is not the same party, y'all.
No.
Not. Oh, God, I forgot. Jenny from the Block. That's Kissing Styles. if you want to go there.
Let me look at this. They're gonna have to play Hell Rail Freestyle. Like that's the name of the track. Purple Haze could go. What's Really Good can go already.
Yeah, there's some shit on here.
Yeah, there's some stuff on here.
Oh, this is tough.
Yeah, they're gonna have to honestly. The only thing I think they can match up with is like their Heatmaker's bag plus Cam.
They got songs with Mariah Carey. The Lox.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's around, but if they gotta go in that bag, yeah.
Right. If they go to that bag and let's just say, we can go in that bag just to play with them. We can go in that bag too. And then like they played Honey Remix.
All they gotta do is play the verse too.
That's it. Like you play Hey Ma, I go Honey Remix. Honey Remix is gonna win that.
Yeah, I mean it's not fair, but
they got songs with Mary. Ain't Mary from where they from?
Mary's from Yonkers. They got songs with Mary. You got countless features with X.
During the hottest run of the night.
During his hottest, yeah.
Right.
When he dominated rap for like 3 years when it was nothing besides X, yes.
Niggas done started something.
I would play the hook. You used to be my dog. You was in my left titty.
Yeah.
Right to die. Come on, man. Just play the hook. With the Reese.
I know G's gonna have a great time because it's gonna be Lox heavy. And I don't see how they lose. I mean, that bag, man. They have so many hits. Now I'm almost like they have to win. Now, like if they don't win, I'm gonna be like, how did you lose? Like I'm like, what did you do wrong?
Yeah, they gotta be super strategic with this.
Yeah, they have to bait Sheik into playing songs.
Right.
Yeah, I tell you, they need to get if they hop on that Sheik bag for too many songs, that will be the downfall.
Right. They gotta be like, where's Sheik songs at? Like after Kiss win like the first 6-7 rounds. Don't Sheik play a song.
Yo, honestly though, that's why he was a master troll. You go like, yo, where the Sheik at though?
Right.
That's why was your homie. What's up?
First. That's why you play this D block first.
Right.
Can't say we ain't playing.
And the crazy thing is, I'm flexing on Sheik, but like I really like most of Sheik's songs. Like, I mean, I understand where his place is, but
listen, Sheik, this is my strategy. Sheik sets it off. This is D block. Sheik ends it. Kiss your ass goodbye. That's all he.
Yeah.
That's all he
hire this man. Hire this man.
If that's the
yeah. Can you tweet them? Tweet their voice. Because you're known for getting recognized by blue check marks, so you might have to tweet that just so they know it's
honestly,
out there.
That is amazing. If they start with that and end with that, it's over. Kiss your ass goodbye. It's over. It's over.
That's it.
Yo, I'm about to be so amped for this game later. Because you know what I'm listening to in the car.
The whole time.
Because I'm like, yeah, the Dipset got hits, but it's just like
it won't be. They'll get a couple rounds, but like I can't see them getting more than 6 or 7. Honestly,
it'll be Harlem versus the rest of New York.
Yeah.
You got to be heavy, like you said. It got to be heavy Cam. It got to be heavy Cam.
Yeah,
a lot of Cam.
Because like, if they come out with like Horse and Carriage, I go 24 Hours to Live. I got that too. I got it May 1st too.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it's like who plays band from TV because Cam is on that.
I mean, it's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
It's more of them though.
I might play it just so they don't play it if I'm Cam.
Right,
but they got like she got D Block.
Play it like second or third. That way you get it.
She like I was saying last week. She got D Block Dipset, which to me is a really good song. Although I can understand why people wouldn't like it, but it's a really good song, which obviously got both of them on it.
I mean, there you go. Maybe that's your Chic bag. Stick to those. Stick to those like 2 or 3.
It's one song that I know that they probably won't play that I would like to play that I'll probably give Kiss an automatic round 2 no matter what goes up against it. Welcome to the Rock freestyle. He probably won't play it, But if he does,
Yeah.
I don't care what they play. Round to the lots.
Yeah, because I'm even thinking about like I think I was telling you I got an MP3, like a disc, a CD, if you can believe those still exist. And it's the MP3 with all Jadakiss freestyles, no hits, just freestyles. Like I'm talking J Hood is still a member freestyles.
J Hood.
Goodness gracious.
Not J Hood. Oh my goodness.
Who's Dipset's version of J Hood? J.R. Ryder?
I was gonna say it gotta be Ryder or what's the name?
40 Cal?
40 Cal had a hard.
Dipset has a lot of dead weight.
But 40 Cal had one real hard freestyle though. Like he had one.
Yeah.
You don't play it, but
yeah, I was about to say, like are we playing? Is Uncasa going to make an appearance?
You got to kick the album off. Didn't it? Let me see. Let me look at the track. I think it kicked the album off.
Uncasa? He probably did. I think
Yeah, it's the first track on the album. Oh man. I mean,
what means the world to you? Was that around for Cam for Dipset?
Which
no. No.
I mean, maybe. Possibly.
To me, I'm biased. To me, if the Lox go street and you play What Means the World to You, what party are you at? You're the DJ that fucked up the party.
I think that, yeah. I mean, but that's the same thing you said about when DMX would have against Snoop. If you keep it to this, it's like you can't come back with Beautiful and think I'm gonna say, "Oh, you win that round." Like, no, you fucking don't. Like
people people thought Snoop was gonna wash DMX in that battle. People was at the end like, I don't know.
Right.
People like that 10 songs in, they were just like,
right, like,
shit. It's not 5-5. I'll tell you that right now.
Because regardless if it's a better song, it don't matter. If I'm aggressive, I don't matter.
But we all said about DMX that if he leads off with that one intro, it's over. He let off with that one intro, and I was like, "Oh, the tone has been set," and he went first. I don't care what else you play. The victory is his. He's over.
Definitely
it's
set
done.
the tone. Definitely
so, like, maybe if D-Block goes first and they set the tone right, it's like, well, Dipset, thanks for playing.
You got some tweeting to do.
Yeah, I'm tweeting. I'm going to tweet. I also forgot. I just remembered. There's another song in the Lox bag that they can pull from. BMF.
Bruh, it's, you know what? At this point, I'm gonna be surprised if they don't win. At this point, I was kind of like I thought they would win. Now they better win.
If I'm Styles P, I do BMF and I do my whole verse, not the cut verse that Ross put on his album, the entire verse that he put on that's extra long. Because Styles P, the whole verse, he went bananas on that, and I can see why Ross cut his verse because he forgot Ross was on the song.
Shoot, Styles got like he got a drink. Don't he got like a drink with Rick Ross and Busta too? That go hard.
Styles is a sleeper. He has songs.
I mean,
he got a classic every year, man.
Every year, them two is the best. Yeah, she just good luck, man. That's about having some fortunate friends, man. He's like, yeah, that's my boys. Yeah, those are my guys. Good for you.
Yeah, he has to, as long as you got to keep. You also got to remember, like they got to keep Styles P from going too gutter, because he's like Styles P got freestyles where he started out like I'll shoot the cigarette out your mouth, and it's like,
yeah.
It's like,
yeah, you got to keep him control.
If I happen to want to be a murderer, like I definitely got a lot of different ways to accomplish that just from listening to Styles P.
Listen,
you gotta keep Styles under control because Styles, even in his blog, sounds like, you know what? If they want to fight We can do that too.
Who plays his weed? I thought he was really talking. I was like, damn, Styles going there at the gym. Like, okay, at least he's talking about the weed guy. Man, like, he can't do that to Jim. I like Jimmy.
Because they got a lot of songs together. But it's like he's like, we're just better than you. So
Styles don't care.
Jimmy just can't talk. He's nice. He's not bad. You just stop talking when you're in this conversation. Just be glad you're in this conversation. Let Cam talk, and you ad lib like you've been doing.
I mean, Cam had literally this. If they win, Cam's in my top 10. Because it would mean that he strategized something masterful.
Every Cam. But here's the thing, like Jim, he got sneaky hits that's going to be tough rounds. Like, you're going to have to really pull out a pretty big gun to beat it.
And honestly, like, Jim's last album was it had some hitters on it.
Because you think you got We Fly High, that's a tough round to beat. Certified Gangster is a tough round to beat.
Yeah.
Yes.
They can do, if they pull out their Master P bag, about it.
Okay. All right.
Version, that's tough. That's a tough round to beat. It's tough. Jim got hits.
Yeah.
Jim got hits.
He has hits. Not enough, but he.
I like Pity in the Summer, which is a newer one, but that's the one when him and Cam finally got back.
Reppin' Time might be a hard round to beat. That's hard.
That's a good one.
If they can bring out Puff for What You Drinking On, that's a Jim song. That's the last time. That's the last time I heard Puff talk greasy on a song.
If I'm Puff, I'm not going nowhere near the Lox.
Nope.
He know what happened.
Yeah.
But maybe he comes and it's just like, yo, man, it's all love now. My name's Love now. So we all good. Maybe like, he come out.
It depends what Puff you get there. Like drunk Puff that was pitching Woo to Fab.
like how can we come
party?
Like,
how can we party together?
Pop Champagne.
Like party.
Just convince Jim to play Pop Champagne in an easy L.
That's a round for the Lox. Lox to play a Chic. Lox to play a Chic song. Not even one of the Chic's big songs.
They're gonna be like, yo, tell him to pop that. we gonna win that round.
Yep. But he is like, Chic, what you got? This one's an easy one. You won that book. You won that book with a 10.
Oh my goodness.
I'm looking at Jim discography right now. You right, Reppin' Time. I can see that. I mean, he got some ones that I personally like, but they don't.
I don't think they big. Yeah, I don't think you put them up against the Lox. And then it's like, we can't play nothing with Max B.
Nope. No Max B. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So it's gonna be
Dude.
I forgot she got another. She got that One Name song with Carl Thomas. That was his big single.
That's what we hoping on. That's what we hope it's gonna be.
That's the 3 songs I got from Sheik. If I'm in the Lox, like, hey, we'll keep this in the tuck. We know what you're gonna play first. We know we're gonna play last. We might throw this in here for a bonus.
I got a Shake Loose playlist, man. I'm gonna send it to y'all, man, because y'all disrespectful.
Nah,
it's out here.
I'm okay.
After taxes, I mean, he got like 1 or 2.
Keep that shit.
That's what Kiss Your Ass Goodbye.
That's the one I'll take. Rest of that shit he can take. Well, yeah, they're probably gonna win the Lox. On to some other people who are probably gonna win. We're gonna talk about Fold Master Supreme. This nigga Chris Paul don't want to ring at all. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe he attacking Cliff. I don't know, but
the Fold Master.
It's fold origami. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
You said
Origami master.
Folding like origami right now.
Origami. He's a swan right now.
I tell you, I'm only sad for one reason. I'm happy for Giannis. It's not over yet, obviously. I think he's gonna win, but I'm happy for Giannis, but I'm sad for Knicks fans only because I think if he would have lost, at least he would have thought about maybe wanting to go somewhere. If he wins the ring as just serendipitous as it was, as everybody getting hurt and no Kawhi, no Bron, no Harden was kind of there, but not really. No Kyrie. Like
Harden would have did the same thing if he was healthy.
Yeah, probably. Ben got scared to shoot.
Origami with Chris Paul.
It was crazy. Like it just worked out. And now the Drew Holiday pickup looks so smart. No, they're fucking folding, but I guess
we've been telling you that though.
No, I don't agree. I still think it was a dumbass move, but they're folding.
You just gotta watch the.
It's like he's part of the reason why Chris Paul is folding.
Like look at how he's playing defense. I was saying it in the other rounds. Like look at how he handles screens. Look at how he handles picking them up at the half, at full. Like
I think
most people when they play defense, they take a step back. When he plays defense, I get scared for him sometimes. I'm like, do you know he can dribble? But he just happens to always be there. I steps into them.
I think it's hindsight's over 2020. They shouldn't even be here. So I guess if you got to a point where everyone else is hurt in your way, fine. If you win, you win. Whatever, fine. I still think it was a dumb move. You could have did something better. But either way, point is, it is over. I think they're gonna close it out today, and then we'll continue on from there. But I haven't really cared to watch a whole lot. Like I've been watching it, but it's so boring to me.
They've been really good games.
They have been good games. I don't know. I like when it's like crunch time I'm watching, but like I remember like having it on and just being like, I don't know. I don't feel the drama.
I mean, from what I've seen, it's just like, I most of the blame I'll probably put on Chris Paul, but Coach Bud actually made one adjustment, and that was we're going to take Drew Holiday off of Devin Booker and put him on Chris Paul, and that has changed the entire series. Let Booker get his 40 because we can't stop him, but if we shut down Chris Paul, we shut down everybody else because everybody else relies on him to score. Yeah, he's the food line. So me personally, I would have did that from the first play, from the get-go, but Coach Bud isn't that type of coach. So, it took him a while to figure out, hey, Chris Paul makes everybody else score except Devin Booker.
That's the one guy he looks at him like, all right, well, here you go. Here you go. He just does his thing.
Like Devin Booker get his on his own, but nobody else can. That's why they need Chris Paul. So it's like we're going to put Drew Holiday on him. Devin Booker's going to do what he does. Literally half the team's points.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's just
though, like they stopped running that like the Suns. They had that. I don't know what it's called. Maybe you can explain it, Reek. But they had that little action where they set the screen in the middle, and then Booker does like a drag or whatever coming across, and then they they just stopped doing that. Like he had a good shot every single time.
Right. Like even the game, like the other day when Drew Holiday took the ball from Booker, like they literally did a play before that worked, and it's like they just didn't do it again.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, it's like literally the play before you ran a play for him that got him free for an open shot, and then you just didn't do it again. You say like, here, why don't you go 1-on-4? It's like that wasn't smart. So I do think I will say this though, I do think Giannis winning, if Giannis wins, I think is good for the league. I think it's good for basketball because of his attitude. Like he didn't run to go to a super team. He's not big on his image like that. Like he's pretty humble. He's about working hard. You know, he's not. You know, he's pretty much the opposite of what we've been seeing stars do the last 10 years. Like he's more of the old school cloth. Kawhi too, but he's more of the old school. You know, I come from that stuff, and he totally destroys analytics.
I agree.
I kind of knew it was over when he hit like a jump shot, like a midi. That's like, damn, it's over, y'all.
It's over. Yeah, like I saw people saying like because he's not a good free throw shooter, they're like, oh, well, this just shows that free throws don't matter.
Okay,
and I'm like,
let's relax.
No, they matter. It's just the fact that he shoots so many of them. Like if he shoots 18, 19 free throws and he makes 9 or 10 of them, like that matters.
Yeah.
That's 10 extra points.
Yeah, and getting to the line is if he's playing that much, like that's rest for him.
Right. And those bonus points, like they count. Like you can't act like they just don't matter because he's not a good free throw shooter. No, he's shooting so many free throws that he's still accumulating a certain amount of points anyway. And
also, I mean, they say, like, I mean, I always thought when you are bad at it, you typically have to go do things to overcompensate for it. Like you got to go play defense, go get boards. Like all those things matter. Now, maybe if you made a free throw, you're winning by 15 instead of 6 or 7. But I mean, a good player that cares, and that's what you talk about the attitude. He's gonna say, you know what? Let me try a little harder to get over this screen. Let me go get to that block shot. When I moving and acting as if like, listen, everything does count. I know I suck at this shit, but I'm gonna make it up somewhere else, and he kind of does. So it's like that's why they're one game away from going to NBA championship. It is good for the league, but as a fan of a big market team, I'm like, man, fuck that. But it's true. You want to have guys feel they don't have to go chase. Like the LeBron strategy has become very big. You know,
and they LeBron.
You said what?
They did it before LeBron.
Who did it before LeBron?
They.
Yeah, but what I mean by the LeBron strategy is that they you're talking about, these kids don't fucking know who those people are. Like the example everybody gives of Charles going and trying to chase a ring or whatever. Who remembers that shit? People think that Charles Barkley works for TBS.
And he was washed.
All they know. And he was washed, right? Of course, anybody that watched during that time knows he was not the guy who was an MVP candidate on the Suns. He wasn't that anymore. So like that didn't make sense. But no, I just feel like the guys, especially like the guys coming up now, like in their 20s and like, you know, high schoolers and middle schoolers, they look at LeBron as the GOAT. Like, what did LeBron do? Like, even Kobe, they're kind of like, they know of him maybe, but like they look at it more like LeBron's the guy. And as far as LeBron showed, you move to where it's easier to win.
Yeah, that's kind of weird to me though. Like honestly, like that last statement, because the overlap between LeBron and Kobe was like so great. Like Kobe was just so much better than LeBron for so much longer than LeBron has been great. It's kind of like, how y'all just don't see that?
Yeah, they just like to, but you know, that's you know, you're gonna say that we're being conspiracy guys, but that's Clutch Media.
No, that's a conspiracy.
Like it's not like all like when you think about all these narratives that come up for LeBron, though, they don't come from inside the NBA. They don't come from NBA TV. They don't come from anywhere that's heavy with basketball players making these opinions. They come from ESPN.
Okay. I don't want to just agree with Rick about this, but there's something to be said that if ESPN runs a poll or if they give their Mount Rushmore, you know, top of that, all the shows catch and talk about for the week, right? When those things pop up, you know, there's always where's LeBron at on this list, right? Is he 1? Is he 2? Right? There's always that kind of discussion, right? In terms of like LeBron. But amongst ballers, amongst former players, amongst even NBA TV, amongst even CBS Sports and like Fox News, they're just like, like we don't really say that. Right. It's more like you hear more of Kareem, you hear obviously always Jordan, like you hear people talk about Bird, even though we don't ever really give him credit. Like you hear other opinions, whereas With ESPN, it's LeBron or bust.
Right.
On almost everything basketball related.
Right. When Jalen Rose even on ESPN, he's like, yo, when he always says it, when did LeBron pass Kobe?
I mean, these are facts.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's obviously a minority voice in the area in the company.
And ESPN. But he's like, you only hear it from the media guys that work for them that they hire. You know what I mean? Like Clutch has their crew. They like, and they get basketball guys that ain't really real credible, like Perkins.
Fucking Perkins.
What you mean? He played the game.
He did play the game.
Like, come on now.
Honestly, Perk was like a classic example of I was just tall, so I got to play ball. I mean, you can't teach that now. Like, I'm 6'10", 6'11".
This when I stopped respecting Kendrick Perkins. He said, this when he was playing OKC. Remember they was in the finals against Miami and they lost a couple games? Kendrick Perkins said, I need to get more touches.
Okay, to his defense, what is he supposed to say as a NBA player? As a confident NBA player?
I don't know, but I don't feel like he should say that.
He should, like when Ben Wallace said it, everybody laughed at him like, yeah, no, you don't. I need more touches. No, you don't. Go out there, set some screens, rebound, play some defense. That's your job.
We don't know what he was doing in practice.
Like you an automatic bucket, dude.
We don't know what he was doing in practice.
Are we gonna do that now?
I know what he wasn't doing. Scoring. Like, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Westbrook. Y'all need to pass it to me more. I posted up here. Me and Joel Anthony battling. Give me the ball. Me and Birdman battling. Give me the ball.
Me and Birdman are battling. Give me the ball. That's gotta be the funniest thing.
I'm honestly more pissed just for you saying that. I'm honestly more pissed that the league's big men have come to that is the battle. Like it's Joel Embiid versus a bum. It's like, all right, well, I'm not saying Joel Embiid is bad, but he going to get 6'9" dudes every game.
He should average 40 and 20. I mean,
yeah, he either going to get 6'9" dudes or 7 foot slow ass Euro dudes. And it's like, all right.
I
guess I'm MVP this year.
Right. It's a mismatch every night. Because teams want to play small.
Yo, Draymond, go out there and guard Embiid.
Go and guard Embiid.
Excuse me? That is interesting. I mean, the league is interesting now. The death of the big man. But no, I mean, like I do think there's some narrative creation. But I mean, Giannis is very much the remedy to that. He's a remedy to narrative creation. He's like, yo, work hard. You know, we need to do better. We need to go win. It's again, he's a hard guy to not like. It's hard not to like him. He busts his ass. He's like, I don't feel he like in terms of like, especially like European or like players not from here. He's really endearing. I think as a society, it's sometimes hard for us to accept people that aren't from here originally. It takes them long to get over the hump for whatever reason it is. Giannis, like, has done it kind of seamlessly. And he came from, like, remember, he wasn't highly touted either. Like, Doncic, it was just like, he's Jesus with the ball, right? They picked up Giannis, and it was just like, oh, this dude's a bum. Like, so, like, you can appreciate that story of, oh, I had to work and get stronger and get better. So, I mean, it's good for the league. I just wish he would have lost and came to the Knicks. But, you know, it's fine.
Yeah, wishful thinking.
That was wishful thinking. But, so is this so? I mean, are we of the mindset that they ended tonight?
Are they going to end it tonight?
Are they going to end it tonight?
Yeah, they're going to end it. It is over.
Gee, did they force a game 7 or no?
I am going to conspiracy theorists this one and say TV contracts. We need the money. Game 7.
I actually like that idea.
I can see that because we have seen Phoenix have some games this playoffs where it's like, hey man, you play any defense, this is a foul.
I think honestly, I think he's onto something. I think
Yeah,
with the kind of year they had, yeah,
I thought the first half was like that.
Chris Paul might make his LeBron type call. Like, look, man, I stay in your office. I stay in, I talk to you all the time. You know,
if Middleton or Giannis is mysteriously not playing due to health and safety protocols,
right?
A call was made by Cliff Paul to the league as an anonymous informant.
Call. Did the email cliffpaul@statefarm.org to Adam Silver? Got his direct email?
Got his direct email. Not even his league email, his personal email. He like, listen, I'm telling you right now. That guy Giannis.
Gmail.
Adam Silver at Gmail. He gonna hit that man up. If I'm Chris, I'm doing everything I can. Yo, I just saw him out. Stop playing with me.
Picture of maskless Giannis walking the streets of Milwaukee.
Dude, right. He ain't masked out here. Oh my god. That's what they're hoping for at this point. That's what he needs. That's what they need.
We'll make that call.
Make that call today. Give some time to investigate and kick him out, man.
Like, dude, he's like, yo, man, TV time contracts. To cash in. Like, I've been kissing ass for years now.
That's so crazy. You know, it's funny.
Adam calls him Adam.
I mean, listen, it's obviously something going around, man. Everybody's getting kicked off out of playing ball for safety protocols, like Team USA, man.
I don't know if the basketball team stays in the Olympic Village. I assume they don't, right?
I don't know actually.
But I saw some articles about like what they're doing in the Olympic Village to prevent sex. And it's like
I did
insane.
See that.
It's like insane. It's like we gotta sleep on cardboard beds.
What?
It's like what? Yeah. They gotta sleep on cardboard. I guess they don't give you the bounce back you need, maybe. I don't know.
To the bounce back. They got like it felt like they just had mad beds together with people. Like it just seems weird. Like I don't know, no privacy, which seems weird to me, but maybe that's how it always is. But
I don't have that much pride in my country.
So listen, I'm here for the hookups, man. I mean,
call me when the Olympics are back in the States.
I mean, they gotta do something. I'm just like, I don't understand. What was it like? 3 more people got kicked off of Team USA for basketball. Like it doesn't make any sense.
Safety protocol. Then you got Mr. Culture guy Kevin Love. He's a culture guy. You need to bring him up for culture. He's sitting out because I guess whatever he hurt, pick something. Just hurt and he's not playing. So you got a few guys from COVID. Zach LaVine for COVID today. So I don't know who they're gonna get to replace him.
I don't know. Did I see like they added boy Keldon Johnson or somebody?
Yep, we're gonna see like another Keldon Johnson soon. So
I was just like,
LaVine.
I'm like, I don't have nobody else that wants to do this shit. Yo, at this point, call up Paul George. Is he hurt? Is he on the team?
I'm Paul George. I'm not stepping foot in another USA jersey. Last time I stepped in a USA jersey, my leg came off.
Yeah. I forgot that. That was when, the exhibitions. Yeah. Or just like the team exhibitions. Dang.
I just feel like I feel like you need some defense, and I don't know if they have enough.
Hey man, you get Bruce Brown, you have a big and defense.
Power forward Bruce Brown. Fucking hey man,
I was like
6'5",
6'4".
Hey, I think you have to at that point.
gotta give Bruce Brown a call.
I mean, like we did this last time. Who do we have left to call? Like honestly, I mean, if we already at Keldon Johnson, like what the fuck? Who are we calling to come represent America?
Honestly, no jokes, like no troll. Get Dwight Howard. He'll clearly play defense. That's all. He'll clearly
Yeah,
do
it's,
the
to
dirty
me,
work.
like I said, it's no brainer between him and Bruce Brown. Yo, bigs. You get,
I need you to chill. I need you to chill.
They compare it almost 1-to-1.
you get KCP, he can exercise his no trade clause.
Oh
Like,
God.
Can he leave the country? Didn't he get robbed last week or something?
yeah, I mean, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, I'm like, I would have want a guy with his checkered legal pass. Leaving a country. He could be the
airport.
He could be the one guy that's gonna get there. They're gonna be like, you can't come into the country. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like I'm in the NBA. They'll be like, yeah, we don't believe that shit.
I might have to go back and look and see if he played in Toronto.
I don't think he did.
I might have to go check that out.
Do we confirm is Zion actually hurt? Is he still hurt? We know this, or
I know he was hurt at the end of the season. I think he broke his hand or something like that. I mean, but if I'm Zion, it's like, yeah, I'm not doing that either. I mean, they need to call JJ Redick or.
Oh God!
Yo, you trolling.
Trolling.
Really are.
Call
trolling harder than me,
Harris. Call Myers Leonard. He's as American as they get.
You know what? You need to be stopped. You need to be
Nobody's
stopped.
exercised more patriotism than Myers Leonard. He's slinging racial slurs on playing Call of Duty. You don't get more American than that.
Oh my goodness. I can't. I mean, I'm just looking at like who they could call. I'm just like, I
still think Dwight Howard, maybe Miles Turner, maybe Bruce Brown.
Know what?
We check Duncan Robinson's availability.
Is Trey? I mean, we don't need Trey Young, but is Trey Young playing?
No, I mean,
no, they haven't asked Trey Young.
At least Trey will be like a willing passer. I don't know.
Yeah,
how many that of them they have right now that are willing passers? Like Dame is a scoring point guard. Like who are other point guards?
Dame,
KD.
Yeah, they could use Trey Young. 100%.
They could definitely call Trey Young. What is Julius Randle's availability?
I was gonna say, is Julius Randle playing?
Yeah, call Julius. Why not? They said that he may be in line to get a call. I mean, call it, man. Get Julius out there. Have him show you what he was doing in the playoffs. I will be torn, Reek. I will be torn to see if I want to have Randle do well, and we pay him even less, or him light it up and we win.
I don't see him doing well. I think I just feel like the FIBA rules are a little bit too sophisticated for Brother Randle.
He gonna back them boys down from full court, man. I saw that shit in the playoffs. Like, all right, everything I said about Randle, I take it back.
The fact remains, he is the ideal size for the best player on 2K. That's a fact. He's ideal.
Demigod build.
He is a demigod build for 2K.
Right. That's a 2K build.
And that he got to hang his hat on that in negotiations. Now, if you listen, I was the meta build. Yo, what's up?
Right.
Pay me the max. They're gonna
I'm
be
bringing a PlayStation to my negotiation, and I'm
right.
And look how many badges I get.
Right. Look at this.
You gonna take her through the creation screen. Listen. Now, if I was a small forward, see how that shit changes? What about a point guard? See, not the same. See? But where I'm at, exactly what I do, why you need me on the team. It's
How you not pay me? Gold fearless finisher. What you talking about?
Gold
fearless.
Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Yeah, I mean, listen, however you get your money, man, go ahead and get it.
I did forget. Like Drew, Devin Booker, and Middleton are supposed to be on the team too, so they're supposed to go over after.
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
they're gonna need them. They damn sure gonna need them.
Right, they're not too tired. That gotta be awkward for whoever loses.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we were listening to Iggy talk about getting traded while he's out there, and he's on the team with my mans, and they talked about the season.
That's bad. I mean, that's the business, though.
That's what they always say. That's how the business works.
That happened to Harrison Barnes too.
Oh, well, his ass needed to go. I can still hit him bricks from here.
He's probably free.
Keep his ass
number one.
He's
the number one option on his team,
and that's why they're awful. That's why they're an awful team, because he's the number one option. They're like, yeah, man, you got a green light. No, you don't. My nigga light's only stuck on yellow.
Right.
Just stop these shits immediately. Brick after brick after brick. I'm kind of concerned. I feel like they always play out of proportion until, except that one year we did lose, and we were like, oh my God, are you gonna lose? They're like, nah.
That was such a terrible.
And then they lost, and they were just like, what the fuck?
He was like, we gonna get a whole bunch of wings that can't shoot. We're gonna bring in Dick Jefferson, Sean Marion, LeBron, Wade.
Yeah, Wade couldn't shoot back then. He had a little midi, but he couldn't hit nothing else.
It was like, yeah, we don't have no 3-point shooting.
Not even a little bit.
None. And this ain't even a real NBA 3-point line. He ain't got no 3-point.
Nope. That's too funny. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wonder though, is it gonna feel like that? Are we gonna just take an L here?
I think I'm worried by the way that they're losing. Like, if they had lost in a way where it's like, all right, you could tell they just trying stuff out. But the way that they're losing playing KD like he's in the playoffs.
Hey, you could tell like KD is trying to rest. He's like, yo, this is an exhibition game. Like, why are y'all making me do this? Like, I don't like, and when he takes over, it's like he brings the team all the way back when he feels like it. But it's like, I shouldn't have to do this now.
Yeah.
No.
Now KD should come to the practice with his overall on 2K and just be like, look, Dame, look at your overall, Dame.
Right?
Like, get out here and play these games. He should be like, I'm not playing until it's important.
That's what, like, he literally, I watched the game the other day. Like, he literally was standing in the corner until it's like, you know what? Like, all right, I'm tired of watching y'all try to score. I got to do this.
Well, we'll see. I if they lose, it's gonna be like, see, we need LeBron back. Which honestly, shit, maybe they do.
I mean, you got Bruce Brown out there. That is, I mean, who plays every position?
Yeah.
All right. I'm. You know what?
I guarantee 2K22, the demigod build is going to be his archetype.
It got to be
a 6'4" power forward.
Power forward.
But he's such a matchup problem, though, guys. Oh shit! I can't wait for that. Everybody gonna have 6'4" power forwards that can do everything. Well,
you know, give him a call, Willie Cauley-Stein.
Okay. You know what? No. You know what? I'm done. No, I'm done. I'm done talking about this.
We need big.
He said Willie Cauley-Stein.
We need bigs.
Oh my goodness! You better go on and get Leonard at that point. Talk about when is it get serious? When is it like they have to start winning?
Next week.
A
couple weeks.
Yeah.
They better figure it out. I still got the team selection. Like, who the fuck put the team together? I don't understand.
I mean, people just don't want to go anymore, man. I think it's kind of like we go in cycles where it's like it's not incentivized. You got to think about like people probably worried about COVID. Ain't nobody trying to travel to like, was it Tokyo? Anybody trying to travel halfway across the world with COVID, and you're gonna have to be locked down. You can't even enjoy it. Because if I understand it correctly, I think like the sports teams like that, they are in a different area than like the track and field guys. So I think they're in a more luxury area, if I'm not mistaken, where it's like real hotels. So it's like you can't even enjoy it.
Real hotels.
Yeah, because they in like
they're
in like
dorms.
Not hostels. They took over.
Yeah, they're like dorms or something like that.
You stayed in tents.
They ain't fucking hostels with they've been recently painting and shit with cardboard beds, talking about some no having sex. Like I ain't got shit else to do around here.
Yeah, no exaggeration. That's what the article
That's
said.
where they are.
It's so like, you think because they have cardboard beds, that's going to stop it?
Like there's other positions, y'all.
Right. There's other things you can try. Like it's been done. I mean, it is versatile like Bruce Brown. I mean, there's other things you can do.
Okay, no. Troll extraordinaire. I'm done. Oh my goodness.
We'll get him. This will stop him. People break dance on cardboard. Like you mean?
Well, I don't. Best made plans, I guess. I don't know what they're planning. I guess they think it's gonna help. I know they need to figure that shit out, but it'll be interesting to see. I'm excited to see what they do. Not but this hostile village thing, but more so basketball players. But it will be interesting to see.
Yeah, I mean, do it even count? Like, if Curry don't go, if Bron don't go, do it even really count?
It doesn't feel like it counts. I'll tell you right now. It doesn't feel like it counts at all. It feels like they just sent out. It feels like this is almost an audition for like guys like Tatum and Beal, because we know KD is that guy. But almost like, are you guys that good to where you can easily beat these other guys? Because when we were sending the second and third best player or the up and coming guys back then, they were killing. Are you guys gonna do the same thing? Because people talk about Tatum as being that guy and Beal being that guy and some others. Well, I mean, Beal, you ain't played a meaningful game like damn near ever. But like, can you go out here and at least do this shit? Let's see. It will be interesting to see what they come away with though, because they've looked really just okay, which is not how they used to look. So we'll see.
We'll see.
You don't have much faith. Yeah, I don't either. We'll
they don't have enough kamikazes on the team.
Explain.
If they can't stop Patty Mills and Dellavedova, then I don't really know.
Right. You got to have a kamikaze. Like, you got to have dudes just out there just to play a role.
Yeah.
At this point, call Joe Johnson.
Right. Joe Johnson is Michael Jordan in the summer.
He's killing it in Big Three. He is cooking.
I've been watching. I'm like, yo, there is no answers for Joe Johnson. Zero.
That man is silky smooth. Yeah. He could probably come. He can make a roster right now. He can make a roster.
For sure.
He could.
He should have played. Wasn't he? Who was he with? Who was he with last year? No, he was with somebody, right? Where he should have played a couple years ago.
Joe Johnson. I think he was with like Utah or somebody, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was on the team that badly needed a second unit scorer while he was on the bench.
Yeah, I think it was Utah.
Was it?
It was Utah or somebody similar to that. Somebody that's plays stupid basketball. Like I saw, I saw a crazy stat today about analytics. And I think like over the last 3 years, I think it's like the top teams that shoot 3-pointers have won one playoff series between all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Ugh. Was it Houston the one that won?
No, I think it was Utah. I think last few years, I think the only one that has a win is Utah.
Yeah, I think it's deceptive though because like a lot of the winning teams that we know shoot a lot of threes, like the other team that loses shoots more threes and just misses.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like, even like when people like Golden State shoot a lot of threes, like
Not
Golden
really.
State was like literally like middle of the
Right.
NBA as far as shooting threes.
What it was that they made more than a lot of people, but they didn't
Right.
shoot more.
They didn't shoot
Took
more.
good. They took good shots.
Right.
Well, good shots for them at least. Shit.
You think like Utah shoots a lot of threes. Dallas shoots a lot of threes. They haven't won a playoff series.
Mm. A
Trying to think.
a lot of teams shoot themselves out of games though. We talked about that before. A lot of teams just shoot themselves out of games. They don't think, let me get easier shots. They just keep thinking, oh, if I keep shooting them, it'll fall or won't.
Yeah, it's like
possible.
It's like baseball when they just keep swinging for home runs every play.
Mm-hmm. Eventually, I'm gonna connect. I'm gonna, have a 205 average, but I hit 40 home runs, struck out 1,000 times.
And the thing is, there's nothing wrong with that if you just got one guy like, hey, listen, you're on the team, you fat, you can't run bases, you gotta hit a home run. But like when the whole team is built like that,
right?
That's how it used to be. It used to be one guy, maybe two guys max, that were just out there to hit home runs. Two guys out there to hit for power. Everyone else was hitting to get on base, hitting for average. Like, it's just how it used to be. Not anymore. But we don't talk about baseball on this show.
Yeah, we
Free baseball. But no one's talking about baseball on this show. All right, well. Last thoughts. Anything?
Why is Jim Jones talking?
Fair.
What do you say?
Anything.
Are they going to call him Jomo?
Yeah, we done. Cut the recording.